Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today on Summer Storytime Saturday. Today's storytime is something that has bugged me for literally many years. So this is the story of the time my uncle's girlfriend told me and my cousins not to cry at our grandfather's funeral. Alright, so a little backstory. My grandpa died in 2011 from esophagus cancer that had spread. It was a really rough time. He struggled with it for 2 years, and I hated watching him go through it. So my sister and I were really close to my grandpa. He used to watch us all the time, and you know, he was the first person that we were close to that died. This was our first very close person dying experience. So I was maybe 12 or 13, and my sister was 8 or 9 at the time. And of course we were having a hard time processing it because, I was there with him the day it happened, and then woke up the next morning to news that he had died. So it was really hard for me to process because the day before I was like, oh, he was doing fine. He was meeting a hospice nurse, he was joking, and then to wake up the next morning and find out that he had died in the middle of the night, it really sucked. It was very hard to process. So my uncle's girlfriend was someone who we had only met 1 or 2 other times because they lived out of state, so we didn't really get to see them all that much. And we didn't really know her, and what we did know about her, we didn't really like. She wasn't a good person to like. I didn't like her. So me, my sister, and 3 of our cousins were sitting at the funeral home in the lobby, and obviously we were crying because we were talking about, my grandpa and all that. So it's a funeral. Our grandpa died. We were sad. So my uncle's girlfriend decides it's a good idea to walk up to us and say, that's enough of that. You guys don't need to cry because it will just stress your parents out even more, and they have enough to worry about. Stop crying before your parents see you. And then she walked away. And she might not have said those exact words, but she did basically say, stop crying. Your parents don't need to see you crying. It'll stress them out. So don't let them see you cry. Okay? I honestly couldn't believe she had said that to us. We had every right to cry at our grandpa's funeral. Our parents expected us to cry because it was a funeral. Why she felt the need to walk up to us and say that, I honestly don't know. I don't know where she got that sense of entitlement, that she knew us well enough that she could tell us to do that. First of all, and where she thought she could tell us not to cry at a funeral. Who doesn't cry at a funeral when you're that close to a person? I don't know. I've literally hated her since that moment, and I was literally so glad when my uncle left her. So glad. Because it was so hard for me to be nice to her when they came to visit. So I really just wanted to punch her in the face. I was the oldest of the group of cousins that were sitting there, and I was, as I said, 12 or 13. And my youngest cousin, Aurora, was probably 7, maybe. And, I don't know, I kind of felt responsible for making sure that, the 5 of us didn't show our parents that, we were having issues or emotions or, anything. And it honestly kind of sucked because it made me, more stressed out. The fact that, I can't let my mom see me cry because, she's, dealing with the loss of her father, or she was there when he died. It honestly, it was so much of a burden on me. and, you know, to have to feel like, oh, I can't let my other cousins go to their parents and, you know, show any emotion because they're stressed out too. Like, you know, I felt like I couldn't let my emotions out, and it sucked. It really, really did. Like, I didn't tell my mom that day what my uncle's girlfriend had said to us, and honestly didn't tell her for a couple years. And she was absolutely, like, appalled that my uncle's girlfriend had the nerve to tell us that. Like, she said she wished that we had come to her and told her what happened, because she would have told my uncle's girlfriend off. And yeah, his girlfriend was definitely crazy, so, you know, there's that. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts on this story, and subscribe to my channel to get more content. I upload every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and for the summer I am uploading every Saturday for summer Storytime Saturdays. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next video. Bye. Hey guys, so I am refilming this little blurb for the end of my videos because now I look somewhat decent. Anyway, you'll probably see this blurb in the end of my videos for a while. I just want to tell you guys about some of the links in the description that you absolutely should check out. The first link is where you guys can ask me questions for my summer Q&A that is coming out on August 28th. The second link is where you guys can ask me questions about my story time where I was Wattpad famous. So make sure you leave your questions there. And the third link is where you guys can submit any video ideas you have for me, because I don't really know what you guys want. I want you guys to get content that you want, so make sure you check out those 3 links in the description. Thank you guys so much.